and let's talk about what we do. So we do have agent accounts, which start at $60 a month to month. Everything we do is month to month, no annual contract. Our smallest team account is $200 a month for up to 5 agents. And
Okay.
do a whole heck of a lot here.
Okay.
We'll start. This is kind of the working area, the section here. Some of these things you can set and forget down here, but let's just start with listings. So we can auto sweep your listings, and we give you a lot of tools that are going to capture leads, right? And Krista, what company are you with?
So we're with Caldwell Banker, and we
Okay.
are a team, and I'm our team admin. So
Okay.
that's why I'm doing kind of research. And it's we have a team lead and then 4 buyer agents, but they're kind of thinking about she's kind of thinking about adding the listing caveat for some, maybe not
Yeah.
all.
Yeah.
So yeah, we're also with Club Wealth.
Oh,
So I
okay.
wanna also let you know she's looking to get her Club Wealth discount, whatever that is.
Yeah.
And so you said there's no monthly contract or no yearly contract.
Yes.
Okay, that's good to know.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's our background. Yeah.
Okay. So if you go to our website, and Club Wealth will send you, I'm sure they share this with you somewhere, about listings2leads.com/CW. You get a 30-day free trial with our system.
Okay.
And that's because that's really what the discount is. Then it's just our normal pricing.
Okay, so there's no like monthly discount.
Yeah, that's right.
Okay.
Um, and but that's for a single agent. We really don't have that for an office. But maybe we can figure out something there.
Okay.
I think what we've done is we've given a free month for the agent price. So we reduce that first month by $60, which is the monthly cost. So
Okay, that would be awesome because we'd really love to give it a try. So
yeah. So when we get the listings in, we make all these things happen here, right? So
okay,
you can run a Facebook and Google ad. You would connect to your Facebook account.
sure.
When you're doing this, we have Facebook software, ad software, and so it's just as difficult as clicking that green button. And we're using Facebook lead forms, which means the leads are coming in with pre-populated name, email, and phone number from the profile. So people are not typing in, and our clients love
Okay.
it, right?
Can we make like small edits like emojis
Yeah,
or whatever?
yeah.
Okay,
You can go, like what you're looking at here is pre-done.
good.
So
Okay.
like you want
Awesome.
to say great schools or whatever, you can do that, right? And then just publish, right? And that's how it goes. Do you know about retargeting?
We do, yes.
So you can do that right here. You click this
Okay.
button. If you've got audiences created, you can
Mm-hmm.
you can target those audiences. Also over here somewhere, well, it's when you actually come to the ads page, it's always going to tell you turn on custom audiences and reach.
Mm-hmm.
If you do that, what that does is that says anytime we capture a lead, we're going to create a custom file in your private Facebook account, your ad manager, and we're going to call it L2L leads. And
Okay.
so when that hits like 1,000 deep, you'll be able to retarget those people as well. And those
Okay.
live in
Awesome.
those live in your Facebook account until you cancel Facebook, right?
Okay.
Social media posts. This is, there's a difference from a post and an ad. The post is free. You can turn on social media auto posting so that we can auto post your listings at every status to your Facebook business pages, right?
Okay. Is that an extra cost?
No, this is just a free part of it. Um,
Okay, great.
looks just like this. It goes to you might have multiple Facebook accounts. We'll go to all of them, and then Twitter and LinkedIn, right? And then when you click on it, we drive them to a page that looks like this. And after a few seconds, whatever you decide, this call to action pops up in this case, because the home is sold, we're offering a free home value. That's whenever we do later stage posts, it's really to get more listings.
Okay.
which is part of
You
our
said that was Facebook, LinkedIn, Twitter, not Instagram?
and Instagram. Yeah.
Okay, great.
There's a request for review, which I'm not exactly sure what that is. I think it's like a Zillow review. This is designed for homeowners. It's called a nearby homeowner letter, or I'm sorry, it's called this seller social media. So it's different from what most agents do, right? Most agents will say, hey, I just sold this. And if at most it'll be a colorful picture, right? This is for you to send to the homeowner. And there are these posts occur or are written for you when it's coming soon, when it's just listed, when it's open house, and of course here it's sold. And you can see here, because it's now sold, it's basically a pre-written testimonial.
Mm-hmm.
And
That's cool. We have
yeah,
never done anything like that before. Okay.
yeah, and it's great because it's not an ad, it lives there forever. And if you're one of your clients' relatives happens to log into Facebook one day and go, oh, so and so sold their home, if they click
Mm-hmm.
on this, you kind of know there's going to be a call to action for, you know, getting more listings. So these make it kind of high quality leads because they're coming from your sphere of influence of your clients.
Mm-hmm.
You know, you're not paying for them. They're just sort of, they happen. So you don't generate a lot of leads with this. It works when it works, kind of thing.
Okay.
This here is the nearby homeowner letter. It's our top tool for getting high quality listing leads. So when you look at this, it's not super sexy. It's just got, you know, it's
Mm-hmm.
in this case, we sold a home. We sold a home in your neighborhood. Go find out about it here. But we also
Mm-hmm.
say it's going to affect your home value. So go here to find out your free home value, right? And this would be, you know, driving to a landing page that we've created for you. And you probably have seen this on Facebook or, you know, for 10 years, people have been using this. But when you point people to a page, to that landing page from a piece of paper, very few people are going to respond to that, right? So you're mailing this to your target market, your geo farm, and you're saying, hey, we sold a home, or we just listed a home, or we have an open house, go check it out. And that's going to affect your home value. Very few people will go to that lower link.
Mm-hmm.
And when they do, they've got to type this in, they got to give us your address and their email. Those are high quality leads. It's a lot different than having an ad floating around on Facebook and somebody clicking it. Oh yeah, I'm kind of curious,
Mm-hmm.
right? It's a different level of curiosity.
So we have a home valuation landing page. Can we
Yeah.
use our own that we've set up?
Yeah, you could edit it here.
Okay, great.
Still use our letter, just take that out. What you're saying.
Okay.
Yeah, I would definitely recommend that you do that. Even if you're doing it by hand, you know. But
Yeah.
here, yeah,
We do. Yeah, we do most of this stuff already, but it seems like you guys would do so much of the legwork for us. So,
yeah. I mean, if you're intelligent enough to be doing this by hand, this is just going to save you time, right? Uh,
okay.
and we create single property websites, which some clients just, that alone is like all they want, right? They just go tell people, oh, I create a single property website.
Could I see like an example of what that what
Sure.
that looks like?
This is a lead gen one. So a lead gen one, it's focused on capturing leads. We also have
Mm-hmm.
what's called a luxury version, but that you usually need to upload your own photos because they got to be bigger, because a luxury version takes over the whole screen,
Sure.
right? So there are
Okay.
different themes and stuff like that when you have luxury version. Virtual tours, same thing. It's a pan and zoom of the photos that come in from the MLS. So if you've got a video and it's on YouTube, you can take that video and snap it in right
Mhm.
here. Or you can
Which
say, you
we
know, what's that?
all of our listings we do custom like photos and
Yeah.
videos. Yeah.
So you can decide what you want to do, right?
Okay.
You can say, hey, let's upload them and use the luxury version, which will have a lot less lead capture, or we can use a lead version. And obviously it's designed to capture leads all over the place, right?
Okay.
So, you know, as you scroll down, here's a home value, you know, thing down here. Because this home was sold, the call to action coming up is home value, stuff like that.
I like the look of it, and we could link that landing page to like our website.
Correct. That's
Okay.
it. And then we designed postcards and door hangers, and just like everything else, on the front is a link to a website to go find out about the home, and on the back that affects your home value. So a lot of realtors have, obviously heard about print. They just don't know how to get a ROI on print. And here you can get that pretty quickly. We create sign writers. If you want, we've got sign writer. If you want to sign up for our text service, text that number to that one. That's going to help you. And then of course, there's QR codes. Our QR codes don't capture leads, but they do send traffic to mobile optimized websites. So the website itself can capture a lead, right? So every home gets a QR code, and that's kind of listing marketing.
Okay. The Google, you guys do Google ads? You did, I think you skipped over that. So
yeah, and that's what's that?
How much, like, we're paying monthly, right? So how much are you putting into each Facebook social media ad and Google ad?
Well, this is our ad section here, right? If you're paying $60 a month, we're not putting anything on Facebook or Google. You're putting it in, right? So you come here to this page and say, oh, I want to create a listing ad. And in this case, he's only got one listing. So we create an ad, and there is a budget, right? And we'll look at it on the next page. So this ad is pre-written. And as we mentioned before, you can customize it on the right. But because it's sold, we've got a $50 budget for 7 days. And that's our default setting. Once you get the hang of that, you can increase that budget, you can lower that budget. But for when it's sold, that's what we're doing. When you're running a sold ad like this, these leads typically cost $6 to $7 each. So you divide 7 into 50, and that's going to be kind of your lead gen, count. And same with Google, right? If you go to Google, Google leads tend to cost more. That's newer software. Now, the Google software does not come with our platform. So if it's added to a team account, it's $100 for the smaller team accounts. If it's just a single agent, it's $30 a month, right?
In addition?
Yeah. And that's just to use the software. And I'll jump out of this real quickly. I'll show you an account. And you're in the Carolinas, right?
Yeah, we're in South Carolina.
Okay. So this account is also, it's in North and South Carolina. And these guys have an expansion team from Keller Williams. And all they do is they only use one part of our system, and that's the ads platform. Their goal is to get buyer leads for their agents in North and South Carolina. So we launched this on Halloween last year. And this is, I think, an exceptional account because they have a high ad budget. They spend around $4,000 a month on 250 ads, and they have 8,000 buyer leads with name, email, and phone number, and their business pages have been seen nearly 2 million times in less than 6 months.
Is this, you said this is a North and South Carolina Keller Williams?
Yeah.
This must be my sister's a Keller Williams agent up in North Carolina. So this must be.
So if she's on that expansion team, these leads are probably going to her, right?
Cool.
They're taking their listings. Go ahead. Yeah.
Okay, so they're just paying for the Google ads, basically.
No, this is the Facebook ad section.
Okay.
Yeah. And so they do pay for Google as well, but I really don't recommend marketing listings on Google. Like, I have a home for sale. I definitely recommend that you're marketing either landing pages for home values or any of our PDF guides. So we have 80 PDF guides, 40 for home buyers and 40 for home sellers. And if you're and I think you're going to get high quality listings from Google. I think higher quality listing leads from Google and Facebook. 5 dangers of overpricing, right? First time home seller guide. Whichever it is, I'm just going to click create now. Now, if you've got a team account, each agent, when they log in, they're branded on every page.
Okay.
Right? And all you got to do is type in your favorite town, right? And when you click view link, you'll see that we've got a landing page prepared already that they have to fill that out. So when they see the ad on Facebook, which I'm sorry, on Google, which will look something like that.
Yeah.
When they click on it, they're going to land on that. And that's where
Okay.
they do the report. So they can't download it until they give you the contact information.
Okay.
Um,
And so I have a question.
Yeah.
How the leads come in, is it kind of like, can we set it up like as a round robin, or does it all go to the lead and she assigns?
Yeah. So if you have a single agent account, let's go here to the profile.
Well, obviously that would just go to the single agent, but yeah, how
Yeah.
does the team account kind of function?
It normally, where that is you'd have multiple agents and they all have their own unique email address. So
Mm-hmm.
they're running ads, those leads go to those agents, right? If you're running ads as an office, as you logged in as the team account, which I
Mm-hmm.
logged in as team account, and I'm running ads, I could drive the leads either back to me in the office, or I could say I want those leads to go to that agent. So if an agent has a listing, for instance, and you want to help them run an ad, you can either click it and run and say, send those leads to that agent, that listing agent. Or,
Okay.
or you could say, I want those leads to go back to me, right? Either way. If an agent logs in and they only have 2 listings in their account, they can only run ads on those listings, as well as ads on the landing pages and the PDF guides. And
Okay, I gotcha.
yeah, so it kind of works like that. You might have, do you have a CRM?
We do. We use Follow Up Boss.
Yeah. So you can always, if you're running ads on your team account, not the agents, you can say, you know what, let's send them over here to Follow Up Boss, all the leads that we're generating at the team level, and we'll do whatever we want to do with them at Follow Up Boss.
Okay, yeah, okay. That's how we have we do HomeSnap and Google leads right now.
Yeah.
So how that when they come in, okay, that makes sense because they're on a round robin, but it's inside Follow Up Boss. So okay.
Yeah, that's kind of where you do that kind of stuff. So we have a whole landing page section. And I don't know if this guy uses this too much. But we have templates for landing pages. You can create unlimited landing pages. So you've probably got a dozen cities where you're trying to build your business.
That's cool.
Right.
Okay.
So we got templates for FSBOs, for expireds, how to avoid foreclosure. You can do custom landing pages. Property Valuation Plus is our home value one. So you obviously want to have those kinds of things. And once you do that, well, now, you got multiple ways. You've got print tools to help people get to this page, or you have, you have, what do you call it? You can run ads on it. You even got something that you can copy and paste and blast out on your CRM.
Okay.
So, we basically create tools that capture leads, and we give you multiple ways of capturing those leads. Where is that video? That's weird. There's a video there, but it's not quite showing. Yeah, I'll have to find that later. Anyway,
so what kind of response are you guys seeing? Like what kind of leads are they pulling in with each listing?
well, it really depends on the agent. There are a lot of agents that sign up and forget that they ever signed up, and this doesn't do a whole lot for them. There are agents, well, I'll show you this right here. This lady, just about 2 weeks ago, if you go to our YouTube channel, you'll see kind of, the first thing is the testimonials. This lady ran a realtor in Northern Virginia. Yeah. She ran a $35 ad in Northern Virginia 2 weeks ago and has 3 active buyers and 1 listing.
Okay, that's awesome.
That is awesome, but you can go through and see what these people are doing here. There's, I don't have a conversion ratio because that would mean that all agents convert the same with the same amount of effort. And I think you know that that's just not the case.
Right. Yeah, absolutely.
I can tell you that it's not difficult for our clients to be generating hundreds of leads a month or hundreds of leads a week, just depending on what they are trying to do. Right.
Okay.
This client here that we're looking at with Keller Williams, I mean, they're generating thousands of leads, right, a month, but they have a big budget, right, and it's all
Right. Yeah.
so there's a lot of free tools that they could be using. They're not even using, right? Like
Mm-hmm.
we have this section. Let me show you over here. I'll get out of this one real quick. Go back to Ben. Ben is an agent. This guy's in Hawaii, and so he's using kind of all of the things, right? He's turned everything on. Whereas the Carolina team, they're just focused on really one thing. But we have this social content area that's a free part of the system. And it's we kind of made it when we were thinking about keeping current matters, keeping current matters. They'll put free content on your social media accounts. You have to pay them, obviously, but it's not.
We use them too. Yeah.
Yeah, where we just kind of feel like keeping current matters is just really boring. I think people pay them because it exists, but it's like it's not anything I want to be reading, and so our content is more conversational, right?
Okay.
And the first step is connect your social media accounts. The next step is how often do you want to do it? And then the last step is what topics do you want, right?
Okay.
We got like 41 topics here. And if you want, you can click on the eyeball and see all the articles we've written, but we paid for all these photographs. We wrote all these in-house, and they're really like real estate related things, right?
Are they just posts or do you guys have videos like
They're just
KCM?
posts. Yeah,
Okay.
they're just posts. Oddly enough, like when we built it, we were not expecting agents. We weren't expecting people to just even respond to these, but there is something about these that people are seeing these in social media and emailing back and forth with realtors about what the articles are. So
Mm-hmm.
I guess they're compelling, right? So here, the one thing that I really love, which we just added 2 weeks ago, is yeah, you can do all these articles. There's 45 different little topics, and there's multiple articles, so you can set and forget that. But those PDF guides that I was mentioning, the 80 PDF guides, you can tell us to auto post those as well to your social media accounts. And
That's cool.
yeah, because behind the post, we have a landing page. So if they want to download that report, they got to give you their contact information. And this is just a free part of the system. It's not a paid ad, right?
Right. Are your PDF guides and your social posts, I mean, are they like in KCM and Keeping Current Matters? One thing we really love is they customize it. So it's all branded with Caldwell Banker. It's all branded with Shannon McNulty, our lead. Do you guys do that, or we would just have to brand like the post words?
Yeah, your PDF guides are always branded on every page.
Okay.
The posts themselves are not, but because they are going on your social media accounts, that basically they're sponsored by you, right?
Right. Yeah.
But we're not going through the effort of, hey, let's put your logo on every photograph that we do. Right. It looks like that.
Okay.
It's got your business page up. Does that make sense?
Mm-hmm. So this is just not something extra. This is for like a free thing.
Yeah, you just turn it on.
Okay. Yeah. So you said turn it on and off for auto post, but what if we don't have anything auto posting, but I want to go in and do a post about veterans or kitchens, remodels or whatever? Can I just take that content and post it?
I think so. If you click here, you can say post now.
Okay, perfect. Okay, great.
So you don't have to have it turned on, but yeah, you could do that.
Okay.
So yeah, so we've got that social side. We have PDF guides, which we mentioned. We do give you a lot of ways to market the PDFs, right? So we give you designs for postcards, for door hangers. We give you an e-flyer if you want to copy and blast it out on your database.
Mm-hmm.
And of course, you can run ads on it, right? And so there's listing marketing, there's ads, and I did want to show you the Google software. There's the social content, PDF guides, and the landing pages. That's really what we're about, right?
Okay.
There's a lot there. So whether you have listings or you don't have listings, you've got tools to help you get in touch with buyers or sellers. And so when you said, I think you're paying a company to run ads, or are you running ads on Google yourself?
We are right now working with HomeSnap,
Yeah,
but not loving it. And I think our contract is up in September, I believe, sometime in the next few months, maybe.
yeah, yeah. I mean, sometimes these kinds of things work for companies, and a lot of times they don't, and they call us because they realize, oh, we can give you a small amount of money and we can run our own ads. So in this
Mm-hmm.
case, you do have to pay for our software, but I don't know if you've ever run a ad on Google. It's a mess. It's just not easy. It's just complicated.
Mm-hmm.
We have their software, and so we've coded it up, you know, so that all you need to do is type in the name of the town, right?
Okay.
And if you want to go look under here, this will give you a better view of what it looks like underneath Google, because all this stuff you need to do by hand inside of Google.
Yeah.
But we're doing it all automatically.
Okay.
And so, yeah, that's pretty much what we're up to here.
Okay. But then just to clarify, so if we do, so we'll pay like a monthly fee with you,
Mhm.
but then when we want to run like a social ad or a Google ad, we pay whatever we want for those.
Yeah, like here it's $10 budget. I would say
Okay.
$20 a day budget, and you do it for a week, right?
Mm-hmm.
That would be kind
Yeah.
of my deal. And so you know, like, okay, well, we're gonna spend $140,
Yeah.
and that's just to get listing leads.
Okay.
What are you spending on HomeSnap? Do you
I'm actually not sure.
okay? Because the thing about companies like that is, they're portals, right? They're big systems, and the ads have nothing to do with your company. They're collecting leads on their own, and they're selling them to you based on the zip codes you're buying. Whereas ours, everything is all about you, right? So
Mm-hmm.
especially if it's on Facebook, it's about, it's coming from your business page. If it's from Google, it's going to be reflecting your tools and stuff like that. So you'll be up here on the left, right?
Okay.
So I think that's that's a really important aspect of our stuff. Like, there are a lot of companies, well, like I mentioned, these guys have running 250 ads. Their business pages are seen nearly 2 million times in 6 months. That's awesome for branding. But a lot of the big portals, when you're buying leads from Zillow or Realtor.com, your brand is barely referenced. It's like, we're getting it because somebody's clicking around our site. So
Mm-hmm.
it's just worth noting.
Okay.
Any other questions?
I can't think of
Oh,
anything. I am sure Shannon is going to have questions. Um,
cool. Krista,
yeah,
forget I got a call that I'm 6 minutes late on. So I'm
you're
gonna
good. You're good.
so sorry.
You would not, if you would mind, if you wouldn't mind just sending me this,
I will.
and I'm sure we would love to do that 30-day free trial, but before I
Cool.
actually sign up, let me let her listen to this and make that decision. So
Will do. Thanks, Krista.
thank you. Nice meeting you.
Bye.
Bye.